Welcome back to Johnnie Bennie Campus News, your go-to channel for updates on campus life and events. We hope you had a great week. I'm Taisha Gray. Now to start off this week's episode with sports, let's throw it over to Chloe and Olivia.
Welcome back to Sports Roundup. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Chloe. We will cover the home games going on for Family Weekend and talk about the exciting news of a CSB flag football team.
The College of St. Benedict will launch the women's flag football team this spring in partnership with the Minnesota Vikings. They are joining the fast-growing Midwest College Women's Flag Football League in 2026. CSB officials say that this addition supports their mission to expand opportunities for women and enhance the campus vibrancy. With 25 students already showing interest, the school sees this sport as a way to boost enrollment and build on its storied athletic tradition.
The College of St. Benedict volleyball team beat Augsburg 3-1 in Minneapolis, marking their 4th straight MIAC win and 7th victory in 8 games. Juniors Callie Jones and Izzy Torvey led the Bennies, who are now 15-4 overall. Next up, CSB hosts first place St. Olaf on Friday, October 24th at 7 p.m. in Claire Lynch Hall. St. John's quarterback Trey Feeney shined in his hometown of Moorhead, throwing for 374 yards and 4 touchdowns as the number 10 ranked Johnnies rolled past Concordia 41-6.
The defense added 2 interceptions and blocked a punt. SJU, now 5-1, hosts MIAC co-leader Carleton next Saturday, October 25th at 1 p.m. in Clemens Stadium for Family Weekend.
The College of St. Benedict soccer team fell 5-1 to St. Mary's in Winona, despite a late penalty kick goal from junior Olivia Smith. Congrats, Liv.
Thanks.
Now, 5-11 overall, the Bennies look to bounce back on Senior Day this Saturday, October 25th, hosting Concordia Moorhead at 3:30 p.m. on the CSB turf field.
St. John's soccer dominated Wisconsin Stout 5-0 for Senior Day with a win. There were 2 goals each from each sophomores, Ronan O'Connor and Micah O'Leary. O'Connor now has 16 goals this season, the second most in program history. The Johnnies return to MIAC play on Senior Day, Saturday, October 25th, hosting Concordia at 3:30 p.m. in Collegeville.
That's all we have for you this week. Back to you, Ben and Daisha.
Thanks as always to Chloe and Olivia for delivering the latest updates on Johnnie Bennie sports and activities. And as always, good luck to all of our athletes competing. And keep up the great work. Now, let's take a look at a few events coming up this weekend. We are really looking forward to having an exciting Parents' Weekend starting tomorrow. Tonight is the Family Weekend Choir Showcase from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. featuring the Men's Chorus, Women's Choir, and Chamber Choir. It will be in the BAC Escher Auditorium at CSB. Make sure to stop by, especially if you still need your artistic engagement event. Applications are still being accepted on a rolling basis for the following Spring 2026 Embedded Study Abroad programs: Belgium and the Netherlands, Fermentation; United Kingdom, Children's Literature; Zambia, Global Health Community Engaged Learning. Log into the CSB and SJU Global Portal to explore programs and submit your application today. Make sure to do this before the spots fill up. Come celebrate Family Weekend at the Family Fall Festival on Saturday, October 25th from 2 to 5 p.m. There will be a classic photo booth, mechanical pumpkin ride, inflatable corn maze, and more. There will also be mini donuts, hot chocolate, and apple cider. Make sure to bring your family and friends and stop by. This week, we have a quick segment on a look at Boz Bostrom's time around campus and in our JB Media studio. Let's take a look.
More. How about you, Boz?
Started coming here in junior high for basketball camps. So we had a legendary basketball coach, Jim Smith, who would run the camps. Jerry Haugen was one of the assistants for the camps. This was back in the 80s, as an example. And
Jerry had already been here for probably like 30 years.
About 30 years by that point, yeah. So he's one of the defensive coaches here. But so I really enjoyed the camps, got familiar with the campus, and then I was a senior at Stillwater High School, and getting recruited by a variety of schools.
Okay.
And I was kind of tired of football by the end of high school. We were a great football program, but the coaches really beat us into the ground, and that just wasn't as much my style. And so I wasn't even sure if I wanted to play football in college. And I had success at it, but just wasn't sure if I'd like it. Came up here and met the legendary John Gallardi and learned that they're a lot more of a humane style up here. And came off for the team and I absolutely loved it. And just had a great 4 years. Went and worked in the big accounting firms for 9 years. And Then in 2004,
And then you had to come back.
I did. I loved teaching and I loved mentoring in the firm, and I was like, what would that be like to do full time in the college level? And I interviewed up here, and I've been back for 19 years now.
And with that, we wrap up another week's edition of Johnnie Bennie Campus News. We appreciate your viewership. Join us again next week for the latest in campus updates, noteworthy news, and upcoming events. Your ongoing support is crucial, so make sure to let your friends know where they can stay up to date with the latest on Johnnie Bennie Campus News, and be sure to check out our Instagram at Johnnie Bennie Media. We are excited for all of our upcoming projects this year, so make sure to be active on all of our social media this semester to see our short clips from featured segments. As always, I'm Daisha Gray. We'll see you next time.